Hey everybody, this is Threshold Training's workout day for Tuesday, first day of December. Today's workout, we're going to do some lower body posterior chain strengthening through the deadlift. We're looking for essentially a heavy stimulus for all 3 sets today. This is going to be based off our 8 rep max. We're going to do our first set at 10 reps at 85% of our 8 rep max we found a couple weeks ago. Then we're going to do 8 at 90%. And then 6 at 95%. So this should get heavy, but still doable. We're taking 2 to 2.5 minutes of rest so we get a almost full recovery between sets before we go to our next one. Because we're doing multiple reps, we need to make sure that we are setting our position up for our deadlift each repetition almost the same way as the previous one. So when I set my body up, my hands are going to be just outside my shins, my hips are going to be higher than my knees, and my shoulders are going to be squeezed back towards the pockets of my pants or shorts. Okay, from here, I'm going to get tension through my system by driving my heels and toes into the ground. Then when I get tension, I'm going to lift and then push my hips underneath my shoulders at the end, so my shoulder finishes behind the barbell. I don't need to over exaggerate this to the point where I bend my knees and lean back. Then I'm going to push my hips back, come over the bar, lower my hips slightly to reach the floor and come back up. Use the hips traveling down to lower the bar towards the floor rather than break at the spine here, trunk, to move the bar closer to the floor. From there, we're going to go into a conditioning portion for the day, essentially 2 moderate length intervals. I want you to challenge the pace here, but I don't want you to get to muscular failure. So, we're going to be doing a 6-minute AMRAP of 12 calories on the bike for males, 10 for females, 15 kettlebell swings to an overhead position. If you have shoulder issues that prevent this, we can go to eye level. Goals for the load to be heavy. 15 isn't a comfortable number, but is a doable number. We've done this style of kettlebell swing and rep scheme for the past couple of weeks. Then we're going to go right into 12 toes to bar or knees to elbows. So the toes to bar, knees to elbows is where most likely the muscular failure will tend to happen, either through the grip or just through the abdominals. I want you to try to push to get as many reps as you can of the 12 while not getting to failure. So if that means you do 8 and 4, that means you do 8 and 4. Then we'll go back to the bike and work our way through as many rounds as you can in 6 minutes. As you hop off the toes to bar, get back to the bike, particularly in the later rounds, and use the bike to shake out the arms. Drive with the legs, let the arms just relax a little bit more on the bike rather than pushing and pulling as much. Use the legs to do most of the work. Then after 6 minutes, we'll take a 3-minute rest and we're going to repeat. Your goal is to try to get the same number of reps and rounds during the first 6-minute AMRAP and the last one. You will, however, pick up where you left off. So for example, if I do 3 rounds plus 5 calories on the bike, I'm going to start on my 6 calorie on the bike and work my way through for another 6 minutes. Again, we're still looking for a similar amount of rounds from 6 minutes to 6 minutes. All right, guys, movement demo. For the kettlebell swing, we'll be looking for a hinge-like movement, which means our shoulders are going to be coming over the kettlebell, and then we'll redirect it back up. So my feet will be about shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit wider, so the kettlebell fits in between my thighs. I'll come over, quickly redirect, over, quickly redirect, like so. I can use my head to keep looking up so I don't drop my chest down and the kettlebell doesn't land between my feet. Okay, I'm actively moving the hips and the knees straight together versus one then the other, or something similar to do the kettlebell swing. For our toes above our knees to elbows, let's make sure that we are active, so we're pulling down slightly on the bar, and then we are pushing down and in as you are coming behind the bar to get your toes up or to get your knees up. Okay, so actively push down and in to close the gap between the bar and your toes or your knees and your elbows. So that's the workout for today, Tuesday. Have an awesome workout and a great Tuesday.